rain all day. Will rain all day. Rain.
If she was 15 or 20, she had a big booty to him. Period.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh boy. Another day, another dollar, right? Well, I am here on some breaking news, some not so pleasant news. You know how it be. When you got something to say, you got something to say. Oh, how I miss dear Aaliyah, baby girl, as she was so affectionately called by her close friends and family. You know, back in the day, as we say now, I stood up for Aaliyah. You know, that was my girl. And when she passed, it hurt, just like Tupac hurt, you know. That's a whole nother story. But anywho, I found some very interesting information about Latasha Scott's husband. I was real surprised to find this information and to know that he confirmed that he was at the wedding of Aaliyah and RKelly. For real? OMG. How? What? Huh? Wait till y'all hear this. And yes, I'm going to play it for you. And yes, you will hear it for yourselves. I will leave the link in the description so you can click on the video yourself and watch it and see it for yourself. But right here, right now, we're going to listen to a little bit of it and talk about it as we go, okay? Yeah, like I said, Rocky Bivens, the husband of Truth in the Booth, Latasha Scott Bivens, no relation to Michael Bivens. Let's just put that on out there. Well, from my understanding, they not. You know, everything's allegedly here. Everything is allegedly here. You know what I'm saying? Even what you're looking at is allegedly. But yeah, back to the story at hand. So years ago, when all of the hype was going on about Sylvester over there being, doing things he shouldn't have been doing. And pretty much around the time of, I think, the Lifetime special, Surviving or whatever you want to call it, a lot of different exposés and journalists were doing all sorts of documentaries, short stories, whatever's, to get in on what's going on, to drum up some business, right? So of course, I'm looking, I'm peeping, I'm paying attention like I did back in the day, because there's some stuff I remember from back in the day that nobody talked about. But anyway, yeah, so the truth about RKelly and Aaliyah is the name of the video, and it is by BBC3. Like I said, I'm going to put all that description in the box for you to watch for yourself. So pretty much they got this journalist by the name of Ben Zan. Let's give him some credit, y'all. A journalist named Ben Zan. He found Rocky Bivens and had a little conversation. Rocky agreed to the interview, and apparently so. He's being interviewed, and Sadate, he's talking as if he welcomes the conversation. So they're talking about things, this and that's pretty much regarding, his homeboy that's doing 30 plus. What I'm shocked about is how much loyalty he still has for Sylvester. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What? So to find out he was his right-hand man from 1996 to present, during the filming of this, which was approximately 4 years ago. I'm like, are you kidding me? Child, I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, so he was around. Now, they got married in 94, August 31st. I never forget it. And he was around since then. Then he and Latasha gets married in 1995, according to the blogs, right? Around there, because they have a son that's 24, 25 years old. So he will be roughly he was born around 97. So like I said, Aaliyah and Robert and Sylvester get married 94. Rocky and Latasha gets married in 95. Rocky becomes R. Kelly's right-hand man, according to this article I'm going to share with you, in 96 until present day, according to this video. And then 97, Latasha and Rocky have their son that we saw on TV the other day. So again, 94, he's with Sylvester and Aaliyah getting married. He's present there. He's there. Why? He's a witness, pretty much, right? Then 95, he and Latasha get married. 96, he gets promoted and becomes R. Kelly's right-hand man. Right-hand man. Hello. From 96 until present. Now, this man is born in 1973. So let's just add this up a little bit, y'all. Rocky Bivens born in 73. In 94, he's present for the wedding of Aaliyah and Robert. In 96, he becomes R. Kelly's right-hand man. So he's 22 years old and 21 years old, experiencing all of these things. And up on this video, still supported R. Kelly 4 years prior to this year, 2019. So according to this video I'm going to play, okay, from 94 until 2019, he's been loyal to RKelly, Mr. Sylvester. That's real interesting, right? Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about all of that in a little bit. So let me go ahead and play a little bit for you. Now, this is called The Truth About RKelly and Aaliyah on the BBC Three channel on YouTube.
When it came to sex, it was sex to Robert, despite the age. If a girl was in a room and she had a big booty, she had a big booty. If she was 15 or 20, she had a big booty to him. Period.
Really? So he's knowing everything. Rocky Bivens, Latasha Scott's of Escape fame's husband, has been Robert Kelly's right-hand man all this time. And he's admitting to knowing about he's his right-hand man. Keep going. What I'm tripping off of right now is the fact that Latasha is and has proclaimed to be a Christian woman who would not be involved in some shenanigans like this. How does this happen? Hello? How does this happen? McFly, hello. How does this happen? I have no clue. How? Like, really? Like, okay, you mean to tell me all these years with that voice of hers and all of the money that has come through and has supported her family and all of the connections she has within this music industry, that she never made it on her own, like she's been trying to do for 30 years. Now, of course, I know when when women have babies and things like that, they really, want to be home with the baby. The first person that come to mind is Anita Baker, and I will never forget. She put all the music aside to raise her family, to be a mom, to be a mother, to be a family woman. And once the kids was pretty much, she came back. But yeah, it's a trip, right? Yeah, let's listen to some more.
Married Aaliyah. Although the marriage certificate states that she was 18, Aaliyah was just 15 years old.
Ciao.
Both R. Kelly and Aaliyah denied the marriage took place, and few from R. Kelly's inner circle have been willing to confirm the story.
But, hello, until now, y'all ready? Here you go. You listening? Are you listening? All I know is, Latasha, what has been going on, girl? Just to see how he is with you, just to see how dominating he is. I've known, I see that R. Kelly spirit in him. And unfortunately, we've seen far too many times where the husbander is ruining things for the talent. Something is, if girl, listen. A lot of us see it. All I know is 30 years. What has been going on in 30 years? Contract negotiations, can't get out of a contract, can't get into a contract. Because again, when what's the nickname? Truth in the booth. What's wrong? Somebody lying? What's going on? Here you go.
One man who was very close to RKelly at the time is Rocky Bivens. Rocky became RKelly's personal business manager in '96 and was his right-hand man for the next 14 years. Look at that backstage entrance. Thank you very much. Rocky's agreed to talk to me backstage. Will Rocky shed any light on the alleged wedding and relationship between RKelly and Aaliyah?
So pretty much, here we go. The journalist Bivens sought out and found out what exactly transpired at this wedding. Who was there? What was going on? I mean, this is a little girl marrying a grown man, 27 and 15 years old. All because she's pregnant. Okay. Keep listening, y'all. Keep listening.
He loved her, and I believe she loved him for who he was and what he was doing for her.
Rocky Bivens just said he believes Sylvester loved Aaliyah and that Aaliyah loved him for what he can do for her. To unpack that would probably take a whole nother video, and we probably will do more just on that alone. However, keep listening.
Was she old enough to understand what she was involved in? I probably don't think so. Were they having a sexual relationship? I never.
Stuttering. You probably shut up.
Saw them have a sexual relationship, you know. I mean, and I have no reason to lie. I've never seen Robert and Aaliyah intimate. I mean,
he just said he has no reason to lie. Remember what he just said. He has no reason to lie.
He never. Now, of course, I'm not naive because he was working on an album, but it was never a kiss. It was never a holding of a hand. It was always we were all together. Did Aaliyah make you ask questions? I suppose she will.
Now that was a lie, because you were not always together. That's obvious. He was never always there. And if he was he the one recording? Was he the one holding the camcorder, as we called it back then? Recording all of this stuff going on between them two? Since Sylvester liked to watch afterwards. Questions.
It's like, you know, yeah, I mean, I did question it within myself, but like, he never did anything inappropriate in front of me. I've never seen an underage girl with Robert Kelly, and I've been right next to her.
How can you say that you have not seen him with an underage girl when Aaliyah is the underage girl? You see how folks lie on themselves? I'm just saying, listen, I could be totally wrong in my perception and what I'm saying. I don't think I am, but I could be. Moving on.
That's how clever he is. If what people are saying is true. Were there ever any times that you were like, oh, this woman looks kind of young and he's... No, there's been several times where I've had to say, like, you know, no, that's not going to happen.
But didn't you just say, didn't he just say he's never seen him with an underage girl? But just now, Oh, some more stuttering, as you heard, some more stuttering. I had to, make sure that, no, this is not going to happen. So, to me, that kind of sounds like he's weeding girls out. Does it sound like that to you? Some he let through, but no, this ain't gonna happen. No. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Some don't sound too. Something don't sound too right. Okay. Okay. Let's just keep listening.
Because of the age of the person. So, if I was involved, like, how old are you? I'm 16. No, you got to go. I didn't care if he got mad at me because it was a choice with me.
Confirmation. Sylvester got mad when Rocky Bivens would shoo away the 16-year-olds. See how people tell on themselves? Give them enough rope. And I hate to use that analogy with a black person. But I'm sorry. If I offended, I'm sorry. I can't believe he's saying this. Can you? Now, if my mind is on a tangent somewhere it shouldn't be, let me know. But this just sounds all too familiar. Did he strike a deal to stay out of the fray? Because this sounds like he should be one of them people lined up. Or, I mean, is he waiting for a sentence? Is he involved? Okay, let me listen. Keep listening.
The sex, it was sex to Robert, despite the age. If a girl was in a room and she had a big booty, she had a big booty. If she was 15 or 20, she had a big booty to him.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Is that what they say? Foul. Out of bounds. Way out of bounds. Way out of bounds. Did y'all just hear what I heard? Oh.
Period. It seems like you may perhaps think that what people are saying is true based on your experience with him. I'm not going to say that, I don't believe what has happened. You know what I'm saying? Where there's smoke, there's fire. But I do say that if Robert hasn't been physically caught, or if nobody has hardcore evidence, who am I to judge or to say, no, that was him or you did wrong? Is he a pedophile? Well, let me ask you this, because it would be wrong if I was to call him a pedophile if he's sick. And I'm saying, if I was to call him, now would he be clinically, or what's the terminology, deemed as a pedophile, by definition? Yes. Can we? I gotta, because I'm on. I understand. Wow. It's pretty clear he thinks RKelly has an issue with underage girls, and this is a guy who's worked with him for like 20 years. He knows the in and outs of his life. It was time to try and get Rocky to confirm that the marriage between RKelly and Aaliyah had taken place. Did RKelly marry Aaliyah? Yes or no? Did RKelly marry Aaliyah? Can you marry somebody that's underage? Okay, was there a ceremony involving RKelly and Aaliyah? Yes. And you were there? Was I there? I heard it was a ceremony. Yes. Why don't? I suppose if you were there, okay. Why are you worried to say? I'm not worried to say. Like I said, my loyalty is to a person who changed my life, right? Well, all I can say is thank you for your honesty. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nice. I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out back. Okay. Where you at the wedding? You were? Okay. He's just, for the first time ever, confirmed that he was at Aaliyah's wedding with RKelly, and that ceremony did take place. He was there. Bloody hell.